So my name is Kiara. I'm a leasing specialist, and I've been with Kristen for 3 years.
And I'm Chris, and I'm a law student. So,
Yeah.
That's all we do.
He was very patient at first. Like, I've dated people in the past, or I talked to people, but he was like, when I met him, he was just very honest, very open with me. Just his energy was very like different, and I don't know. I was able to like talk to him about anything, and then just very patient with me in every aspect, and I was able to like connect with him and not be like shy about who I was or anything like that.
I would say the moment I knew I loved her, before we actually became concrete, we were very like on and off. And it was one time I saw her when we weren't talking, and I didn't say anything to her, so I just saw her from a distance. And I was like, damn, I should have said something. And I knew I was like, if I saw her again, like, she's gonna be my girlfriend. And then the next time I saw her, here we are. So 3 years later. So it was a moment where like we were on and off, and then I just like we weren't talking. But I saw her, she didn't see me. We didn't speak, we didn't say anything. I saw her, and I went home, and I was just like, damn, I gotta like, I have to see her again. Like, I have to run into her again. I don't want to text her. I don't want to call her. I want her to be like very like natural. You're in the grocery store, man.
At the grocery store.
Yeah. She was in the grocery store. And I saw her, she didn't see me, but I told myself like, if I run into her again, I'm definitely gonna say something to her again.
And then you did.
Here we are. No, it was more so like I knew like I wanted her in my life, but at the time I wasn't really ready to like, really, settle down or commit.
Yeah.
And I ended up almost losing somebody who was very important, or like something like one of the best things that's ever happened to me. So I told myself like if I ever got the opportunity again, like, I'm definitely gonna, do right, make it right, and I didn't cheat or anything. It wasn't nothing crazy, but we just were on two different paths at the time.
Being like young and being a woman, like a lot of guys overly sexualize women, and they move really fast. So like to meet somebody that was like willing to wait for me, and make sure that I was ready and like open for that stuff. I really genuinely appreciated it, because a lot of people, were just very open and like trying to push or whatever, and I just didn't like that. Those are the things that just took me, and then the conversations that we would have, and like how open we were to have, I don't know what conversations about, like everything, anything and everything.
Anything in general.
Yeah. When I first met him, to like.
She thought I was a player.
Yeah. I did. And then when I was able to like get to know him more, I was like, okay, well, you're not. And then like just off his energy and how much time we spent together, like, and just how he handled me as well. Like, he's very caring. It's not like what you see is not what you get. It's like it's deeper than that. Like how much time we spent together, I got to really know who he is for real, versus like what everybody else perceives him as is not what people, his friends get. Yeah, I would say what your friends get, what his friends get, they don't know. Like I feel like I know the real him versus anybody else. So
it's like I'm more of a person where I'm like I'm always in my head. And like it's hard for me to communicate, but she forces me to communicate, which I feel like is something that is it's not hard for me to do, but it's like if I don't trust you or I'm not, like it's hard for me to do that. And even I would say in the beginning of our relationship, it was very hard for me to open up. And now that it's like when she says like, okay, babe, like talk to me. At first it was like, I don't want to talk to you. I can't. You're not gonna be able to relate to what I'm saying. Yeah. And then it's like as the love grew, it's like when she says, okay, babe, like I know something's on your mind. Like she can see from my facial expressions, or when I'm in my head too long, she says that I can see in your eyes, like, you're thinking about something, so talk to me about it. And it's like, as a man, it's like you really don't have a lot of people that you can really talk to and express yourself very thoroughly with. And it's like with her, I can do that with her. I can talk to her about anything. I can tell her what's on my mind. I can tell her what's bothering me, what's keeping me up at night, what's making me. And she's always an opening ear. So she always says, babe, if you need to talk, call me. If you need to stress, vent, anything, just call me. So I would definitely say that's something that I can say, like, I can tell she loves me because she cares about my problems. My problems are her problems.
Yesterday, we're long distance right now, so that is very hard. Like doing long distance is very, very hard. Communication is like key, and like even when you get to spend time with that person, it's like it's everything. It's everything. It's everything for me, because I'm like, my love language is physical touch, I would say, and like quality time. So yesterday I didn't think he was coming, and he did. So like for him to like surprise me in that way, it meant a lot to me, because I was like really upset at first. I was like, dang, you're not coming. But then when he came, I was like really, really happy. So it proved like the effort, like he is like listening to me, and like the fact that I still needed to be around him. That's like, it shows that for him to come this far just to see me, meant a lot. I would be more trusting and loving, because coming from like a broken family, you know, and like one mom, like my mom did everything for us, and not having like a stable household life, like you can trust, like there's not every guy is like that, you know what I mean? So there is going to be someone that actually cares about your well-being, and you can trust in the fact that they'll do that for you. Yeah, I don't want to cry. No, but like, no, for real, like that really, I've never and I think we were just talking about this at the table. I never experienced someone like really being genuine to their word, and like caring for me genuinely, and like continuously showing up for me. So that means a lot for me, because I never had that before. It was a struggle for me to believe that this was like actually, like this person actually cares for me, because I didn't feel like that in my life ever. We've been together for so long now at this point, like I just feel like there's no way, like you can't just be with this person for so long and not actually care, especially through all the things that we've been through together. So
I mean, honestly, nothing. I wouldn't really change anything about it. This is, I mean, it's a unique relationship. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like it's my last relationship, being honest. So I mean, you know, every obstacle we've gone through or anything we've ever went through is just like a learning experience for the both of us. And I feel like trying to go back in time and trying to, like, you know, trying to figure out what I would change, or, you know, it's kind of hard, because then it wouldn't be the same experience. So I mean, I like where I'm at. I mean, I like, you know, coming into the uncertainties, or, you know, just us learning each other. Yeah. And I mean, she doesn't have, you know, any monsters in the closet or any skeletons in the closet I'm scared about. It's just, you know, if it's one thing, I'd probably say, like, you know, you can't handle everybody how you're used to being, you know, how you see things or how you handle certain situations. You can't, you know, that person might not handle it. So I'm more of a person where I like to, you know, I like to think things out, and then I'll talk about it. She likes to talk about it first, so that way, you know, and that's one thing I can say, like, you know, yeah. But even, it's not really anything I would change. I love this girl.
Chris and Kiara have a unique love story and are obviously dedicated to building a life together. I found this very encouraging, given that they're so young, growing up in a world where access to online social pressures, in addition to societal social pressures, promote infidelity and less stable unions, especially among Black families in the United States. Chris and Kiara seem to complement one another's blind spots. Chris, being an introvert and less likely to express himself verbally, is very fortunate to have Kiara be able to read his face and understand when he may need to actually be heard. Kiara is obviously the more outspoken partner in the relationship, but after Chris demonstrated that he's a good man with a warm heart, Kiara has found a home in his arms, and her smile makes it clear that she couldn't be happier about it. Chris and Kiara, you two were a lot of fun to interview, but you're a great real-world example of what it looks like to love each other, sacrificing time and even comfort to go the extra mile. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm happy to have captured it for the whole world to see. We'll be rooting for you. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is extremely important. If you enjoyed the video today, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you would, leave an encouraging comment for Chris and Kiara down below. Please consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description below, where you can shop at my online apparel store, StylylifeDesigns.com. You'll find a new line of designs for warm hoodies, t-shirts, and even hats. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Real people, real life, real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. And thanks for watching.